matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
If a superstar runs on your match, be prepared. You can stop them by hitting your finisher.
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge.
Changed. She's
and then I felt like I was
bully.
losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list. And there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Thanks.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it.
Alright, let's do this. Here's my announcement.
Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live.
That's right.
On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said,
back the
kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back.
That's
so
right.
I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened? I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
But who could it be? Let's do this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
My titles is on the line, facing the cybernetic Samoa Joe.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
The WWE champion coming on.
Introducing the challenger.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. Look at this. And he misses big time right there. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Reversal! What a counter!
Give you the power.
Guys, can you feel the power? He certainly does, and his opponent will too.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Double stop.
Give you the power.
There's nothing better than... Uh-oh. Got the crossface applied. He's just about there. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
The champ getting worked over here.
He can't recover from a beating like this. That is a great reversal.
Uh-oh. Here they come.
I can't believe this is happening.
All right, man.
It's absolutely nuts. And no luck against Joe there. Really just laying it in. Look at this.
He just cannot be caught. He's lining him up.
Finish them all.
Bam!
Super kick.
Now that is why they're the champ.
Samoa Joe.
I'm gonna do it. Oh,
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Oh, come on.
Trey's attempting a counter.
No. Come on.
What's
You're
the
gonna knock
matter?
me out.
Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina
He's
clutch
out.
that Brooklyn must
He's
have
out.
taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
He took my
It's
title.
over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
Really? It was the setup. They both set me up.
No!
Oh.
This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
Yep.
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have,
set us
Red
up.
and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
It was all planned. It made me lose my belt.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting
Come on.
and a good person.
You can still fight.
That's what separates you
Don't
from
give up.
people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
That's right. Yeah, she thinks it's so funny. We'll get her back.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam.
Ooh.
After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they?
Ooh.
Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Brown. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just
Really?
like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
What's up?
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. What they could find on there, like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Ooh.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter,
Get out of the
and
way,
considering
referee.
I've
Let
got
them
the
fight.
prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my
Seriously?
jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
And I believe you can believe that.
Look out!
Oh.
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
Oh.
Joe, where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
Ouch. For the steps. And she's hitting her with the old Divas bell. And I'm going to get hit by the steel steps.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
Ooh. Oh.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
He's going to do it. There's no stopping him.
No!
Oh.
Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
You both ain't going to get away from this.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
That's
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
Yeah.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
Okay. Sasha Banks.
It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
And her opponents, first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
The captain of Team Kick.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick you.
Nia Jax.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was on the final milestone she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity.
Probably not going to wait for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
Stomping. Ouch.
And she's getting fired up here.
Her offense is on point right now. Kick. What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neck breaker.
Wasn't expecting that. Nice amateur takedown.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. A striking blow. Boom, what a forearm. Nailing clothesline.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Here's Nia Jax, not letting up on her.
Boom. Ooh.
Look at this.
What a forearm.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous. And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Just sending a message there.
Beautiful drop kick.
Oh, an overhand chop.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
That'll turn your lights out.
Oh, man.
Looking for the quick cover is Sasha Banks.
Good strategy. Not yet.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Meteora. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax.
Oh, my God, look at Sasha Banks. Just like Byron in his job.
Harsh impact.
Sasha Banks looking for the pin. She scores big with the counter.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. A tight shoulder block with a corkscrew. Got to keep your head on a swivel in the fatal four-way. You never know where the attack's going to come from.
She's got something in mind. Out of it in the corner.
Body shots over and over. One to the jaw and then big elbow. Roundhouse kick. Oh, saw it coming. Engineering. Get in there, ref. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, that was unreal.
She goes for the cover. Inside the ring now. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Too easy.
Here is your winner. This was a much-needed win.
I really believe any one of these four could have won tonight. But the cold truth of the matter is that three of them will be hanging their head low tonight.
Well, that'll do it here for this thrilling, fatal...
Excuse me.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Oh.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray.
Really? Catch up.
Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
Sign the contract.
You know, I heard a rumor that you were going to show that footage tonight. So with that in mind, I actually got a gift for you.
That's cute, but I don't put that high fructose trash in my finely tuned body.
It's not going in your body, it's going on your body.
Of course, and Red loses her temper.
Red's going to get revenge for their high school encounter.
Not if Brooklyn has anything to say about it.
Not a...
The old cell phone video didn't do it justice. It's even better in person all these years later.
Brooklyn may have won up Red again here tonight, but these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
We're going to the Royal Rumble. Alright, that's boring. That's about to stop. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget. Sign out. Bye. Don't forget like, subscribe, and share this video. Sign out.